A lady, a African American, had this to say about her cost of living in South Africa currently. That prices are really going up, skyrocketing. And she had this to say after living in South Africa for over a year plus. She had this to say about the cost of living, the food, the housing, that's her reality, everything. She had to bear it out. But South Africans came to her comment section to react. Somebody said, as a South African, those numbers make me cringe. I guess you can afford it, but man, there is some money that can be saved from those numbers. What this person is saying is that she is telling us about how her expenditure, like she talked about spending for facial, her cosmetics, her hair, about 5,000, which is about $5,000. Then the guy here was advising that she should cut down on the prices, that she can save up a lot of money. Then somebody replied and said, don't cringe, but be inspired. It's possible. And that person say, inspired by overpriced rent. This person said, my brother, sister, from wherever you are in the world, lack is not good. Ask yourself, why not me? The world is moving on, so why should it be you? For yourself and people who look up to you, abundance everywhere. That's he's saying that you should not have a beggarly mentality. Why should you think that because she's giving all the different prices of what she spends in South Africa, why do you think the money is too much, and why do you think it cannot happen to you? This person said, you never went to school. Do you realize those people are driving up costs? This other person said, laugh out loud. He said, why awuna kondo? Why do you watch her type of content? Cause it's making you a soul shame. Protect your peace and watch content which is more aligned to people like yourself. Meaning that what this person is saying is that if he feels that this woman is spending so much and that made her cost of living to skyrocket, or made it look as though she's spending too much, he should rather watch people who are living beggarly lives instead of watching this lady's content. This one say you are living your best life, so proud of you. This other person say the number 5 signifies change and freedom. It is also considered to be good number that brings good luck in your life, because she talked about the amount she keeps for cosmetics, facials, hair monthly, and it was 555. This person said you should worry about getting in trouble. Just tell the truth. Almighty God says speak the truth. Because the woman started the video by saying hope she doesn't get into trouble on YouTube. When she said it on her Instagram, people came for her. Hope she will not get into trouble saying this here on YouTube. And that's why this lady is saying you should worry about getting into trouble. Just tell the truth. Almighty God says speak the truth, even if it's against yourself. Don't worry about getting in trouble. Just tell the truth, because that's what the people need to hear, the truth. People are getting in trouble and they aren't even telling the truth. So just tell the truth. Then this person said, thank you for your transparency, considering that one of the goals is to benefit from financial arbitrage while living your best life. I think these numbers are not bad at all, especially since you have 2 active kids. This was great. Please do more videos about the benefits of taking advantage of a lower cost of living in Africa versus other parts of the world. This was, it said, wow, the dollar really goes a long way in South Africa. You should do a video with a South African and talk about the cost, so they give you a perspective. 7K to rent a Joburg and 7K a week on grow. What, I don't know what he wanted to say. Is a really good living, rich living. So apparently, because she earns in dollars and spends in rand, it's not sounding much to her. But the South Africans on the comment section are saying this is so much. She could have saved this money instead of spending that much. This one say, love it for you, co-founder. So happy to be in partnership with you. She co-founded her company, so she lives large and she earns in dollars. This one say, I have a 3 bedroom in Johannesburg and it is one and it's a one bath. It's only cost me 5,000 rand, but it's not in a fancy neighborhood. It is with the regular people, but it's a beautiful neighborhood with lots of street vendors and grocery stores and walking distances. I would say she's living in a very, very nice neighborhood, one that will probably cost about 3,000 or higher per month in the US, depending on where you live. This one said, you love your videos as always and appreciate the cost breakdown out of curiosity, and maybe it's none of my business, but you prefer renting 13,000 rand instead of owning your own flat. Why? Maybe it's a long-term plan eventually, but not a meantime, which is understandable as you are focused on reinvesting in your business, and that makes sense. But I'm just trying to make a logical sense of this data and myself being a frequent visitor to South Africa. It would eventually be a wise move in the long term. This one said the Wi-Fi is definitely as expensive as US. I pray 80.00 with 80 and fiber high speed. Is yes, things are definitely going up in South Africa very fast. Schooling is expensive. This one say great video as always. Having heard everything about the South African nomad visa. This one said more FBA should come to the motherland before it's too late. This one say I'm new here. I'm ready to move from the west. I am urgently, you know, in my spirit of being here. I just believe my family and need to start preparations. So seriously, you are overcharged. This one's a beautiful life, family and blessed. I'm currently trying to figure out how I can move there and work remote, making US dollars. I'm planning my move there within the next month. This one said, I missed the entire July summit, to which I paid 300 plus. Okay, that one is her businesses. This one said digital nomads will drive the major metros into affordable prices spaces for locals, just like US NY prime areas. This is already at a disadvantage to the local middle class, who is still upcoming since it has never been there since appetite. Wow. This one said, what is the cell phone cost monthly? Also the health insurance. This one say, I have noticed Port Elizabeth as 2 bedroom townhouses with a little backyard for over $500 per month. It just don't know anything about the lifestyle in terms of entertainment, etc. So if there is South Africans in information about that, I would be interested to know about it. This one says sold. These numbers aren't bad. Would you say it would cost more in Cape Town? This one said, I live in Canada and I can't even imagine paying a helper $250 per month. How does anyone live on that income? At any income level, I would feel guilty if I paid less than $500. Good person. That person is good. This one says super helpful. Thank you. How much is your office space if you don't mind? This one said $281 dollars per month or weekly for your help. This one said, the only reason you are so successful is because you are hot, nothing else. This one said, I love you from Durban. Why don't visit Durban? What you spend a month is rent in the States, 2 bedroom, excellent content, much appreciated. So apparently she puts even her domestic staff salary and all that. So that's the cost of living.